Oh yeah, Rivers here with Tech Connect, and today I've got a new camera to show you. This is a 360-degree camera that can shoot 30 megapixel stills and 4K video. It's called the Samsung Gear 360. So let's go ahead and take a look and I'll show you how it works. So on the top you've got your shutter button. There's a little teeny display to tell you what mode it's in, and on the side you've got a menu and back button. On the other side, you've got a slot for your battery, a micro SD card that can go at least up to 128 gigabytes. And it seems like some cards don't work in there, so I'll put a link in the description to cards that I do know work. And then also you've got your micro USB port here, so you can connect to a computer and take off the files. And you can also take the files off wirelessly to your phone. Also, I noticed that there's a little gasket around this, so maybe it's at least weather resistant. I don't know if it's completely waterproof, but at least that helps it be water resistant. And also one important thing is it comes with this nice soft cloth, because pretty much any direction you were to set this down, it's going to touch something and it could scratch the lens, so you want to keep it in this bag pretty much at all times. So that's a nice little inclusion. And then it also has this little tripod on the bottom, and this is cool because it's removable and you can put anything that works with a regular standard 1/4-inch tripod thread down here. But this is really nice too, because you don't want the camera to roll like a ball across the table or whatever and scratch up the lenses. So whenever you want to set it down, just put it like that. It works awesome. So let's go ahead and fire it up. So I'm holding down the back button for 3 seconds to turn it on. Then on the phone, I've got the Gear 360 app that I installed on my Galaxy S7 Edge. Once I do that, it's going to try to automatically connect because I've already connected it for the first time. But when you first do it, you want to pair it like a Bluetooth device. When you get to the Bluetooth in the menu, this is kind of key because I had a hard time getting it to connect at first. Go to Bluetooth, hit your Bluetooth settings at the top, hold it down and get to the Bluetooth. Find the device that's the Galaxy Gear 360 and hold that down for a couple seconds, and then it will go to connect. If you just tap it, it goes to the app and it never connects, so you got to hold it down. So anyways, now we're connected, and you can go ahead and just see what the camera sees by hitting that button on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. And now the phone can see whatever the camera sees in 360 degrees. In fact, every direction that the camera can see, you can see on the phone. And the phone's mainly used for like a remote control so that you could be out of the picture and start the video or take a still picture. But it's also good to choose the mode because it's a lot easier than going through all the menus on the phone. So there's like, say, a timer mode, there's video, photo, time-lapse. You can review your videos from the phone too, off the device. You can set, the resolution of your video, the resolution of your pictures. So the app is really nice. You can do almost everything on here that you can do on the app, but the app makes it a lot easier and quicker to access those menus. So I'll just take a picture real quick here. Okay, so I just took a single picture right there. That was it. So once you get your video shot on here, it'll be stored on the SD card inside the Gear 360. It's going to take about 5 minutes to transfer because it's transferring it and it's converting it. It starts off video as actually a video with two 360-degree spheres, and it's got to convert it to one ultra high definition video square file. So that takes about 5 minutes per minute on the phone, and it's because it's using the phone's processor to do it. You can also connect this to your computer, and the computer will convert it from those two separate 360-degree spheres to video, and it seems to go faster on the computer. I'm not sure if it does a better job or not, but I'll put a video up and link to it from this video so you can see some of the test videos that I've shot on here. So once you get the video on your phone, you can put your phone into a VR viewer. This is the Gear VR, so it's made to work with the Samsung devices, and you can watch your videos. You can look in any direction and see what's going on in the video. So it's kind of cool because you watch it, like once you watch it going this way, once you watch it going this way, once you watch it going behind you, and it's like a different video every time. And since it's in 4K, it looks pretty clear. Like all the cameras up until this point have been 1080p, except like super expensive custom cameras. So this new one, it looks pretty good in 4K. I mean, it's the best I've seen so far. I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, still, I guess I wouldn't even mind going to 8K just because it's, 360 degrees takes a lot of pixels basically. If you're thinking about it, something as big as this is taking 1080p and that looks good, but this is only about, maybe about 1/10 of what I can see in every direction, so you need a lot more pixels to get all that information. So 4K is a good start. It's 4 times the resolution of 1080p, but I think actually 8K or even higher might be good for 360 degrees, especially for like really high-end things like movies. And you can also watch in something, this works like a cardboard. It's got a little magnet here on the side, and you move that and it actually is like selecting. So you can put a YouTube videos in there, use this, select the video you want to watch, and then you can watch from any direction, you know, with this guy on. This is basically equivalent to having cardboard on. So you can also watch on your phone that way. And then of course you can just watch in the browser and just move the video around how you want, or you can watch the video on the phone. Here, I'll go to my video. And you can also move it around like this. I've been using the Gear 360 for about a week now, and I found some different things that work pretty well on it. So I put together a separate clip that I'll show you. You can see some of the videos I've taken on it. And it works really good for certain things, like for example, inside of a car, it works awesome. It feels just like you're in the car yourself. You can look in any direction and see what's going on. You can look at the gauges, you can look out the window, you look in the back seat, you can look through the windshield. So it's really good for that. Of course, it's good outside of the car too, so you can see the cityscape as you go by. And it works really good for like situations where there's a lot of crowds of people walking by, so you can look in all different directions and check out people, you know, kind of people watching. And the thing, I think it doesn't work as good as if you're looking at stuff that's really far away. So if you went to like a big, like a national park, and you went into the, say you went to the Grand Canyon, everything looks so far away, it's not really moving, you know, you're just kind of moving like it's a photograph. So that's cool, but I think to me the action is where it's really cool, when stuff's right up close to the camera. And it does a pretty good job, even though it's got two videos that it stitches together to make that to make the video. You don't see much of a seam, although once in a while if somebody walks really close to the camera or something, you'll see that seam. So anyways, check out my link in the description or after this video to see my clips that I've put together, and I'll keep on making these as I get a little bit better at making them too. You can see what kind of things you can do with this camera. Okay, well I'll have links to the software that you use to convert it. It comes with a license to this Gear VR software that you can use to kind of do some basic editing, and also it'll convert it into a usable file. So I'll have that in the video description below. I'll have a link to the memory cards that work best on the Gear VR and the Gear VR itself. It's actually not quite available in America yet, but I have a link where you can get it right now. Thanks again for watching, and as always, aloha.
And this little thing we're trying to review today, and it's called 360-degree camera. I'm not sure how this works. Never tried it before.